Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully display our edit portion, right? That means here from here, if you want to edit your brand, then you can edit it from to this area. So if you click on edit, then it will be redirected to the edit and a specific one of the ID, and it's display your brand name and the images, and also it's display that existing image. So now I want to update these portions. Like here, if you want to update this brand name, if you want to change that images, how can do that work? In this video I will show you that things with a live example. So for doing this, we have to create on our form. That means when you click in particular this button, automatically it should be put some of the action into the form area. That means that is our update button, and also they have one of the form, right? So now we have to work in particular this form area. So I have updated that URL is a brand and the update, and with a specific one of the ID it will be updated. So we have to create this URL, and before create this URL, also here you can see there is the post method. So for the post method, as I told you friend, we have to add that NC type, right? So we did the same things for into the index, maybe into the index they have also one of the form. You can see there is actually the NC type, so make that sure you add that NC type. Better I copy it from here and now I paste it. So that is our images. So when you upload any images, this NC type will be needed. Without this NC type form data, you cannot update any images, right? So make that sure you add this part. And also here one things, like when you update your new image, right? So when you update your new image, our old image will be needed. Because of all specific these two ID, they have already existing one of the image. So here we have to replace it, right? So we have to replace it. So for the reasons here I want to take one of the hidden field for getting our this specific ID. So if you want to get it, that means here after this CSRF, okay? So after this CSRF I want to add one of the input field. Everything will be very clear to you why I'm actually using it. I take one of the input, so that will be as the input field. Why it's actually not giving me any instruction? That is input. So that is input. Okay, so into the input type I want to make it type will be as a hidden type. Okay, I make it as a hidden type, and into the hidden type I name this field. I name this field as a whatever you want. So right now make it as a old underscore image. Okay, so into the old image area I want to add that value. So I want to add that value. Our value will be what? Our value will be our existing image. So our existing image, I have already discussed about that things with you. With these brands, that will be our existing image, right? So because of all from here I get all that our data with these brands. So now I want to do here into the value area with this brand. I want to add our image, our existing field image, our field name as a brand image. So that will be our existing image, right? So I want to add that our field name as a brand underscore image. I hope it's very much clear to you friend. So this field is the hidden field. So this field will be not visible, but here which will be needed. I will show you. Like right now, first of all I want to create our this URL. So and also they have one of the ID. Now go to our web route. Into the web route, that is our update portion. So here better I copy it. Okay, and that will be as a post method. Make that sure that is actually post method, and into the edit I have already updated it as a brand update with a specific ID. So I name it as a brand update, and then they have the ID. Now in our brand controller I want to create one of the method as a update. So now we have to create it, right? So now go to our brand controller. Into the brand controller, after that edit I want to create another one as a public, and then function, and then our update. So I want to add it. And also when you working with the update, as I told you friend, we have to actually add that request, remember? So we have to add that request and the $request. So that is actually the pretty much same format, and also they have one of the ID. Because of all here you can see they have also one of the ID. We have to also add that our requested ID. So that will be our requested ID. So now I simply add it in particular that area. Perfect. And after that, if you want to add some of the validation, you can add that validation, and everything will be just like our this portion, that means our store data, right? That means I have already created one of the store method as a store brand. So now I copy everything. Okay, so that is actually one of the first bracket. So I copy everything. So there is return, so I copy everything better. Okay, I copy everything. This will be just like that same. Here I copy it, and now in our brand here, in particular that position, I want to do and to paste it. Perfect. So for the validation here, I want to do and to change that validation. Like here, we don't need that image. Okay, because of all here we don't add any image validation, because from to this position we have to actually updated that image, right? So image will be as a open, and then the brand name unique. Right now we don't need this unique brand name, because of all some of the time user may want to update only the images, not the brand. Rather than it should be actually get some of the validation message that this brand is already exist, right? So this type of one of the validation should be display, but I make it as a required, and also I make it as a minimum 4 character, and then brand name required, and then minimum character it should be display brand longer than the 4 characters. So that is our validation. Perfect. So here we don't need to change anything. Is now great. And then our brand image. So brand image will be just like that same. Okay, that will be that just like that same our brand image, and then it should be created one of the unique ID, and it should be Mr. to lower, and then get the client extension. It should be created one of the unique ID, and then dot that extension uploaded with the same folder. Everything will be same. Okay. So friend, here we don't need to do anything. So here we don't need to do anything. Only here we have to do when I want to do. That means when new images will be uploaded, our old image, that means into the database, in our folder here already this picture is saved, right? When I want to replace this image, automatically this will be replaced by our new image. So I want to do this image will be unlinked. Okay, this image will be unlinked, and then here our new image will be added. So if you want to do that work, so for doing this here, okay, after this here I want to take one of the variable. I take one of the variable as a old, okay, old underscore image. Oh, sorry, image. So old image means our requested. That means the requested, and with this requested here you can see, friend, I have already declared one of the field, that means one of the hidden field, and I take that name as a old image. So this old image means what? This old image means which image is already existing in our brand image position. That means brand image field, right? So into the brand image field there have already one of the images exist. So that is the image I take it. So that is our field name as an old image. So now I want to do and to add that our this will be our this requested old image. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. So now I simply add this part, okay, and that this out. So now I want to actually unlink this. That means I want to remove this our old image. So if you want to remove it, so here that is our old image. I take the things with this variable. So now I want to unlink it. That means here there is a before that was actually insert this data. So now first of all I want to unlink. Okay, I want to unlink, that is one of the building function of Laravel, and here I want to unlink our which one? I want to unlink our old image, which image is already exist in our brand image area. So here I want to unlink it, right friend? And then there is a brand, not into the brand area. They have also one of the ID, that means this requested ID, right? So here we have to add it. That means that will be not insert. Here I want to do before insert it, I want to actually find it. That is a find our data. That means our requested ID. So our requested ID will be as this one. And when will we get this our requested ID, then it should be update. So I simply added that our update function. Okay, and then our brand name will be updated, and our images, that brand images will be updated, and then the created ad will be updated. Perfect. And when it will be updated, it should be returned redirect to the back page with successful message as a brand updated. Okay, updated successfully. So this type of one of the message it should be displayed. So that's all you have to do, friend. I hope every part is very much clear to you. Now let's first of all, I want to check it. Now click on the save all. Now go here, refresh it. So now it's showing unexpected syntax error, unexpected brand. So here you can see I didn't add that semicolon. So here you can see also it's showing the error. So that is our unlink. Here I didn't add that semicolon. Okay, so make that sure you add that semicolon. And also here that is our image. Here I add it. Perfect. Now let's check this out again. Click as a save all. Error is gone. Click as a refresh. Yeah, it's now perfect. So now I want to update our this Gucci. Okay, and like if you go to brand, that is our test. So if you look at the edit, so I want to edit it as a test 1. Okay, or test 1. And also I want to update that our choose image. So now I want to choose another new image. That means this one. Click as open. So that will be our new image, right? So now I want to do, it should be replace it. That means it should be replaced and it should be replaced with our new image. So now let's do that work. There's the update. Yes, you can see, friend, it's now updated. That means that is our update, brand is updated, and also you can see image is updated. So if you go here, yes, you can see, friend, our old image is replaced with our new image. So that is the things I want to do. So for the reasons here, I take this existing image and this existing image, I make it as an unlink. That means it will be remove our old image and our new image will be updated. Okay, so you can see that is our brand image, new image will be updated. And after that, that should be redirected to our back page with the success message. So better I want to make it as a, if you want to display it in same page, then you have to actually work in our back page, means our edit page, right? So into the edit page here, you can see there have no message. So better I want to do from the index, I want to actually get this image. That means if this have any success message, it should be display. So after that, edit brand, better here. Okay, after this, here I want to display it. Click as a save all, and now go here, go to the brand, and now edit it and change it as a Gucci one. Choose that images. I want to choose this one. Click as open, update image. Yeah, it's now showing as a brand updated successful, and you can see update brand name is updated, image is also updated, and that is our existing image is visible. If you go our folder, yeah, you can see it's now replaced with our new image, not it's inserted again with the new image. So perfectly it's now replace it. But here one things, you have to update actually both of this, because here I have already added some of the validation. Like if you only want to update that image, like I choose this image, click as the update image. Now you can see it's now showing as a brand updated successfully. That means image is updated. But here if you want to this one, that means I only want to update it that name, that means this name. If you want to update it, click as the update image. Now you can see it's now getting some of the error. It's because of all here I add some of the validation. So I want to do I want to make it as a only when I want to update it, that brand image, and then after that if you want to update that brand, automatically it will be updated. And rather than if you don't want to update it the brand name or the images, then you can actually choose it. So how can do that work? You can do it very easily, friend. Here you have to add one of the simple condition. I show you into the brand controller here. So here after this there is our brand, there is our brand name. So after this here I want to add one of the if condition. Okay, I add one of the if condition and the if, and also here we have to add another one as a else. So into the brand that is actually that means if there have any image. Okay, that means if there have any image, then you just add that action. So I want to add this action. Okay, and then else it will be do another work. Okay, so that is our if condition and the else condition. So into the if area I want to take everything. I copy it or cut it from here, and if they have any brand image, then it will be updated this portion. Okay, that means it should be executed or this portion. Perfect. And else it should be do the another things. Else it should be do just only updated that brand name. So that is a brand name is this one. So better I copy it. I copy all things from here and into the else area. It should be only then updated that's brand name, not the images. So I simply remove that image. Okay, so that will be removed. Perfect. So also here it should be back to our same page. Also it should be back to the same page, and here there is if condition, and if there have any images it should be update this image portion with the images, and also else it should be updated. Okay, it should be updated another one, that is else it should be updated only that brand name. Perfect. So that's all we have to do. Now let's check this out. Okay, so now let's check this out. If you click the save all, now go back, click as a brand again. So now I want to update that image. Now click as edit. I only want to update this name. I don't want to update that image. Okay, now click as the update image. That means update brand. Yes, you can see it's now successfully updated. That means our text is updated. If you go to our brand, yeah, our text brand name is updated. So now I don't want to update that brand name. I only want to update that brand image. Now click as the edit. So now choose that image. I want to choose this one right now. Okay, or this one. Click as the open, and now click as the update brand. Yes, you can see it's now successfully updated. Our brand name is the same, but our image is updated. If you go to our brand, yeah, you can see there is our text and there is our brand image is updated. And if you go to our folder, you can see there is actually the 3 pictures. So always it's replaced with the new images. Okay, so friend, I hope you enjoyed very much. So every functionality which is very much essential, I share everything with you. So if you actually practice it, that is the main core functionality, friend. So if you actually understand this main core functionality, you can create any dynamic website as per your demand. Okay, friend. So here we successfully complete our update portion. We successfully complete that edit portions. Right now you can edit it and also you can update it. So in our next video, I want to discuss about the delete portion. Then this code application will be successfully done. So here we read it, we can insert this data, we can edit and also update it. So we can delete this data. In our next video, I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.